Most of the generation faces the problem that we don't know programming, we are new to the coding world. How can we build a platform, or is it necessary to build a complete platform to win a hackathon? This is the most asked question by the students, that is freshers. So I must say that you don't need to build a complete app or complete platform. Judges also know that you have given a time span of 48 to 72 hours, and you just have to present it in that time frame. So nobody with a team member of 4 can build a complete web platform or an app with complete code base of backend and complete code base of front end. So what students can do, they can just focus on the front end. Now I will be telling you what tools you can use to work on the front end part or the designing part of a website. They will be very beginner level tools. So yeah, the first tool that you as a beginner can use it, Bootstrap. Bootstrap is a framework designed on HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It helps you to develop platforms with web front, and you can add your UI UX to make it more innovative. Designing is the one thing that you shows to the judges. Like I see many times a student, what they do, they just present something gibberish to the judges, half of the front end, half of the back end, and they just go with it. So don't do this mistake. It could harm you, or it can lose you the event. So with front end you can present your ideas, your user experience. The judges can also use it. Like in the online mode, we share our code base on GitHub with the judges so that they can use it. So the main thing that judges see from their eyesight is the first thing, that is the front end. So focus on the front end as a beginner. Other than some people are like in not from the coding background or not from the technical background or technical branch. So what should they do? Well, for them, I have also the tools called WordPress and Wix.com. These both tools work very well with the front end designing. With WordPress, we have an advantage of backend designing the backend, and with Wix, we can combine the capabilities of WordPress, but we can also use our coding skills in that, basic HTML and CSS. So it's a mixture. But Wix has a drawback that we cannot integrate the backend part. And Figma and Adobe tools are there for your wireframe designing. Like if you are very fresher, very beginner into it, you can just design a wireframe to your solution. For further development, moving on to the further events, you can start learning JavaScript. JavaScript is a very easy language, easy to learn. One can learn JavaScript basics in a week. With minimum 1 or 1.5 hour study in a week, you can completely cover up the JavaScript basics. With JavaScript basics, you can work on web apps, mobile apps, and various other applications, including games and other platforms or other Windows applications. So with JavaScript, there are frameworks like React, Node, Express, and etc. So it will help you to build a complete platform, but I would not suggest you to go directly to it. Just try with Bootstrap, cover your basics, and then grow. So these were the main thing that we I was saying. And just focus on the front end if you are just beginner.